We simply have to focus on this man. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Stade de Reims, and they face Paris FC.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And a look at the starting lineup for Reims.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, which looks a little bit defensive to me. It certainly means they won't be able to press their opponents too high up the field. And again, that might be a problem for them.
Well, that attack collapsed completely. Cross is on. Not the best clearance. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. Taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
A chance to whip it in. Well, really good hands there. Not an easy situation. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player.
And it's opening up. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Olise. And he has options available. But they dealt with the threat posed. Decent pass. Smart defending. Teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Let's see about the delivery. Michael Olise. Oh, no stopping him. And passing it well. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Not the pass he had in mind.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Ibrahim. And losing possession. Now a decent position. Plenty of support here. But the danger averted for now. Beautiful pass. And the chance slips away. Quick break could be on. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
One 0 then. Akieme. Well, showing really good width here. The cross is on. And a very fine save, reading the danger in the air.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Bussy. This could be troublesome. Needs composure. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. What can he do with it now? It's not a bad ball. The chance is on. And it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Time for a change then. Well, we've been wondering for a while now, would it happen for Manchester United? Now it has happened on the transfer front.
Well, at around £25 million, I think he's good value for money. He's a talented player who will definitely improve the team. Let's hope he plays to his full potential.
Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Now, options are plenty. Ibrahim, determined defending. Now, what What can they produce on the flank? Oh, it might be! Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend.
Yeah, he's got away with it, but the pressure is still on his team here.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And over comes the corner. Punched away. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Another game to put on your calendar. Join us on EA TV for Liga Live. It's Reims, and they take on Strasbourg.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And he's driving his team forwards. And an opening. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. More excitement from Liga coming your way on EA TV. It's Paris FC up against Olympique Marseille.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Will have no intention of losing out. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes. There's the shot! And holds on to it confidently. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, as the scoreline would suggest, it was a comfortable win, but they had to play really well to get their victory. In particular, I thought their midfield really imposed themselves on the game. They'll need to continue that going into the next round.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.
Merci et bienvenue à cette conférence de presse. Je crois qu'on peut commencer. C'était donc la dernière question.
Match day is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale and the anticipation has never been higher. Hello and welcome from the Orange Velodrome. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got Ligue 1 action for you today. It's Marseille, and they take on Paris FC.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we've focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Bon courage, fais un bon match. Bon match, bonne chance. Salut, bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci, salut, bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Bien, hein? Merci. Bon match. Merci. Salut.
This is how the Marseille team looks.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Delivered into the middle. That's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered. Christos Solis. Just a little untidy. Well, you can see the confidence from the start, can't you?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team. There's no doubt about that.
A quick whistle from the referee. Foul given. That one's been blocked. A chance to cross here. And it's stopped straight away. And the game stops with the award of a free kick. Christos Solis. Valdemar Anton. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Well, he's certainly caught all of that, but never going to trouble the keeper. Goal kick to come. Anton. Højbjerg. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? This is an excellent run. Chance for the lead. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And we're back underway at 1-0. And into the box it goes. Oh, that was risky, but they... Good work, they've got it back. And the cross comes in. It stops there, nothing at the end of it. That well, stopping any danger. And the ref points to the spot without hesitation. Up he steps to level things. And it's in. A show of composure from 12 yards out.
Well, once the keeper moved, that was always going to be on that goal.
So it's one each as the game restarts. Solis. Mateus Nunes. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. Perfect threaded through ball. Now for the finish. Oh, a superb stop.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
It's put into the middle. Excellent work in goal there. Well saved. Pass as precise as they come. Found superbly and in. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. Could take things forward a notch here. An attack that's come to nothing. And And that brings the first half to a close here in Marseille. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Good-looking ball played in, and the defence ready for what was coming. Oh, look at this, away they go on the counter. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. The ball lost and gratefully received. Well, just a reminder that we'll have coverage of the Cup quarter-final here on EA TV as Marseille face Monaco. Another game to hopefully whet your appetite.
That should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Half an hour left for play. And it's pinched, read his mind there.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
And not a lot of respect for fair play there. The ref will surely take action. And the referee shows the yellow card.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
And the attack breaks down. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Played in, and this could be a goal that gives them the advantage.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Amin Gouiri. Nunez. Gouiri. Good ball, decent looking attack this. A quick whistle from the referee, foul given. And Marseille are making a change here. It's away, but it's not finished yet. Oh dear, trouble here. Rabiot. Trying to spark the attack further into life here. They're in here. And there it ends.
Well, the noise these Marseille fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
Solis. Well, still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. He looks the right ball. And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Still coming at them, hunting the goal they need. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Oh, nice vision in that pass. Genuine chance here. Off the upright. And it's all over, with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show, he's one that's really caught the eye.
Well, I enjoyed watching him today. His work rate, skill and movement were excellent, and he fully deserved to score that winning goal.
Merci pour votre disponibilité pour répondre à nos questions. Voilà, un grand merci.
Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. The anticipation has been building up, and we're just moments away from kickoff. Welcome along to a rather gloomy night weather-wise, but with the promise of some bright football to enjoy. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and we've reached the exciting stage of the quarter-finals of the Cup. What can we expect from the game then?
Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie, but with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively, and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Here's how Paris FC line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it's great to see both teams using wingers. It's now just a case of which team uses them best and which pair get the better crosses into the box. It should be a good watch.
Looking for someone at the back post here. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Here it comes. Well, maybe he was distracted, but that's a miss.
Well, I have to say the defender has done just enough there to put him off.
The ball taken away from them. Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
A bit of a squeeze on here. And it's pinched Freddie's mind there. This for the lead. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early.
Again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. This could level it, and it's there. The lead didn't last long. They're back level already.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So it's 1-1 as the ball gets rolling again. And into the box it goes. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but from a defensive point of view, it's not good enough. They stop marking in the box and don't close the scorer down. That's just poor defending.
And we're back underway at 2-1 now. End-to-end stuff here, the lead lasting mere minutes, and we're all level again.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And so we're back underway after another twist in the tail. And it's played over to the back post. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just invited someone to attack it, and it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
So yet another goal. 3-2 now, and off they go. Played in deep, back post. Nearly. A wonderful attempt.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Pushing forward, and there are choices on. Takes the shot. Oh, that's a great block.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Could be setting something now. Is this the equaliser? Incredible stop.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
They opt to go short with the corner. And he's still here. This could be it. It's there. And it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And that's the perfect way to protect the ball.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Oh, that's really well cut out. Taking it upon himself to drive forward further. It was a glorious chance, offside or not, that's a glaring miss.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
And that's been stopped. Oh, here we go, free kick given. And they'll be queuing up to take it from here. do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Using his body well to keep the ball. Good football here, but there has to be some level of urgency too.
Nice and patient, but it needs more urgency.
Really good pass. Now he's in. It's in. Oh, they needed that, and they're not out of this game yet.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And away we go again at 4-3. Now, can someone attack this? Oh, he's put his head to it, but he's missed the chance. Transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Has to turn them around. Played in, and this could be. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Away we go again then, and at every kick-off it feels like another goal isn't far away. And we're into the final half hour. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. Let's go off the gap. Could be something on from this. And played in now. And again, it's a 3-goal lead. And the win, almost guaranteed.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Possession changes hands, and far too cheaply.
That was a poor bit of play.
Good ball, they could be in. The counter looks on here, options available. They need to get bodies back. And another goal! It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So we're back underway after a goal that has almost certainly put this one to bed. A good job done to keep it. Out of play for a throw and maybe just a lapse in concentration. Approaching the last whistle here, and the hosts have really been on it. This will get a great reaction from the fans.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Now, this might be promising. Counter-attack coming, away they go. What a chance here! Has to be. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the full-time whistle is greeted by cheers from the home supporters who've seen their team go through.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish, they created numerous chances, and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
Merci de nous accorder ces quelques minutes après ce match pour répondre à nos questions. Voilà, un grand merci.
Match day is finally here, with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale, and the anticipation has never been higher. A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and Sue Smith is alongside me for commentary, and we've got live action for you from Ligue 1 McDonald's on the way. It's Paris FC, and they take on Lorient.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Here's how Paris FC line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Yeah, surely. And there it is. The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been.
Here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
So off we go at 1-0. Bamba Dieng. Using his body well to keep the ball.
That's a real test of power, that.
And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Oh, could be here. Just needs the composure now. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Well, they could get caught out on the break here. Now, this has to be. And again! It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive, and he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again. And here they go, the attack is on. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Having a try. Well, it looked promising, but it hasn't proved to be much of a test. And that one goes out and away.
Take no risks and just get it out of harm's way. Definitely the smart choice.
And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
And away we go again at 4-0 now. A really good interception to take the ball. Getting closer. Oh, what a chance! One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Well, look at this. It all starts with the delivery into the box. Perfectly whipped in. But with all that time and space, he barely had to move. Just casually heads it past the keeper. Made it look easy.
After a goal that might mean no way back, they restart once more. Dieng. Pass played through perfectly. Found superbly and in. And a goal that's likely all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them.
Look at this. The through ball's timed to perfection. Just splits the defence. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
So the score now 5-1 as we restart once more. Puts the ball into the box. And it's ended up in the safe hands of the goalkeeper. That's a good pass. What a chance here. Not out of trouble yet, but he can't prevent the follow-up. No wonder he's furious, and he's got every right to ask questions of the defence. Where on earth were they?
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
Allowed to go a long way with this. And into the area it goes. Oh, quality keeping.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
Corner kick played in. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. And so we're underway with the second half. Looking now for a direct route. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Being pressed here. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Yeah, and I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
Hold on, chance! And another goal! It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, it's an impressive ball to put him through. Really sharp vision to create the chance. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Merci à toutes et à tous d'être là. Saluons tout particulièrement nos amis d'eSports.
Some good work to win it there. And the run goes on. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
Nicely sets it up. And they went too soon, it's offside. This might be promising. Should score here. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood.
Well, if we look at this again, he shows great vision and awareness to play the ball through. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
The ball taken away from them. It's a good ball in behind. Good pressure this, high up the pitch. Bamba Dieng. Intercepted, great reading of the game. And that's been seen as a foul, free kick. Really good pass. A chance now for a quick transition. And that's how to play it through. Still danger here. It's in now, and you can see immediately from the goalkeeper's reaction, he knows he had to do better than that.
Well, looking at it again, the goalkeeper will be so disappointed with this. It's a straightforward save. You have to try and get it away from the oncoming strikers, or they'll punish you, and that's exactly what they did.
Entered the final 10 minutes. Making good progress here. Pass played through perfectly. And they've scored! A goal to get the stadium jumping.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
So another kick-off after another goal, and it's surely over now. Superb timing there from the goalkeeper. Could be dangerous. And that's a frustrating call for them. Mightily close.
Well, I thought he was in there. It looked like he timed his run well, but the flag's up. He'll be so disappointed because that's really unlucky.
Teeing up the chance now. He's in here. Oh, it's a goal, and it was really nicely finished.
Well, have a look at this. He does so well to get his head up and spot a teammate. And 2v1 with the keeper, you'd always expect them to score. They chose the right option and finished it off well.
There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Match day is finally here, with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale, and the anticipation has never been higher. Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And we've got a game from Ligue 1 for you today. It's Angers, and they take on Paris FC.
Yeah, thanks as always, Guy. We've got two good teams here, a great atmosphere and plenty to look forward to. This should be really entertaining.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. And I think we're going to see more of the same today.
Bonne chance. Salut, bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci, salut, bon match. Bonne chance, les gars. Merci. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci, bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Joue bien, hein? Merci. Bon match, merci.
Here's the Angers lineup.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
Brekalo. In the right position to cut out the pass. Side of the defence, offside. This could be dangerous. Could go in front here. And it's an early lead. A terrific start.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And we're back underway at 1-0. One to claim. Well, they got so far, but no end result.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Michael Olise. Good cross into the middle. A chance now. An equaliser. What a terrific to-and-fro start to the match.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with 2 players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
And away we go again at 1-1. Josip Brekalo. Good, strong play.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Now, here they go. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Served through on a plate here. there could be something from the cross here. Well, that was looking good, but nothing to come from it. And here we go, time for the transition. Can they make something happen from this? Real chance. Oh, yes! They've gone from despair to delight. What a turnaround. A terrific comeback. This is turning out to be some game.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And away we go again at 2-1. On he goes, terrific. It's put out of play, corner given.
I think he meant that, didn't he?
Played into the box. Commanding goalkeeping under real pressure. Josip Brekalo. That's a good pass. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Now, can this be attacked? That's not properly away yet. And they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play. In the right position to cut out the pass. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Chance to score! Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the story, but this time they really do sum up his performance.
Well, even without his goals, his performance has been excellent. He's just looked such a threat throughout the game.
Back to it then, the second half begins. Put into the box. And the cross sails over everyone in the middle. That's gone out of play, throw in to come. Oh, that's really well cut out.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
There's a sense of real urgency to this attack. He's in here. Another goal. And surely there's no way they can throw this away now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So it's 4-1 now as the ball gets rolling again. Closed it down well. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. What a chance here. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the score now 5-1 as we restart once more. And we have 30 minutes left. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, he'll certainly bring much needed experience.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. And he's done really well to keep that out. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
They look increasingly dangerous with every passing minute. Maybe that was purely a misconnection with the ball. He's had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off after a job well done. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Delivered into the middle. It's not away yet by any means. And that's a foul and a free kick. Strong work there to keep it. Ball one, well read. Well, this is a superb run and a superb block.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
And there's a chance for the break here. Strong and needed to be. Getting closer. Now he's in. Well, they've scored, reducing the scale of the defeat, if nothing else.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
Seven goals in the game now then, 5-2 as it kicks off again. Delivered into the box. No danger with that, too easy to keep out.
Well, he has to be annoyed with himself there. That was a big, big chance.
Read the pass well and cuts it out. Brekalo. That's good physical play. Nice vision in that pass. Josip Brekalo. And it's all over, with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And what we have on the menu for you today is action from Liga McDonald's. It's Paris FC, and they take on Stade de Reims.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But nothing comes of it. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, and he's got a good record, but every match is a new battle, and we'll see if he can keep this going.
And taking it without any trouble at all. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. The verdict is offside here. Well, one player whose name we're going to be calling out a lot is that of Gavi. What do you expect to see from him in this match?
Yeah, 2 goals in his last game.
Also, look at this! Oh, a challenge of the highest order! Now he must favour the cross. Just went slightly awry for them there.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
He has teammates around him. Oh, great vision. He might be through here. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Good-looking cross. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Oh, that's a great volley. Catches it sweet, doesn't miss by much.
Trying to tee it up. Must be. That was going in. And that will be a penalty. To extend their lead here. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, have a look at this. This is cool as you like. He picks his spot, goes straight down the middle with enough precision. And with the goalkeeper committed, he just watches the ball go in.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Counter-attacking possibilities. But they took care of the situation defensively. Not the cleanest of passages.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
Oh, this looks useful. And terrific defending to stop them progressing. Gavi. It's a neat move. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Sissoko. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, looked a real threat from the off, hasn't he? Kept asking questions, forced a few saves and got the goal to show for it.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. And players waiting in the centre. And quick thinking defensively.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Manoeuvring infield. And he's broken free. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Sissoko. Can he do it? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Played over. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Need to get back quickly here. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, but you have to praise his reflexes.
And he's fired over the corner. Not completely out of trouble here. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
It is, and he makes it look so easy, and it's not. It's a great technique. He catches it nice, but he just can't quite find the target. This has been comfortable, hasn't it? That back line just don't seem to have an answer. There's a real quality when they go forward. The movement, the crisp passes.
Oh, what a save! And with play stopped, they will make the change now. He's driven in the corner. Did well to win it back. Oh, an incredible block. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully he'll start off really well.
Ruiz. Delivered into the box. Nervy clearance. Daniel. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Giving it a real go in the wide area. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, let us just point you in the direction of our live Cup semi-final coverage right here on EA TV. It's Paris FC.
Oh, sorry, Derek, hang on.
And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here we can see it again, and there's not much that the keeper can do about this. It's inch-perfect accuracy, and unfortunately for him, it hits the underside of the bar and goes straight in.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And a fine cross. And penalised there. Ten minutes left for play. Well, just a reminder, we have more live football from Ligue 1 coming your way right here on EA TV. It's Reims up against Olympique Marseille. Real chance. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And teammates around him. Delivered into the area here. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Really closing him down here. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Tried to tee it up. Real chance. And the post denied him. Now a decent position. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there was some real nice, incisive play too. It was a good result.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.